How's it going, guys? How's it going? Happy Sunday from almost the West Coast. Live from Arizona, guys. Welcome, welcome. Your driver Mike here, back with a final day cross-country journey live stream, guys. Not too long so far, about an hour and a half in, and we're about 150 miles in today. And we got about, what do we got, guys? 8 hours? 8 hours left. Want to welcome you to this live stream. We are rolling, guys, through sunny Arizona. Partly cloudy, some rain in front of us, 89 degrees. 6 hours, Steven, thank you. Haven't checked my GPS, guys, because we are straight rolling forward. I got a stretch of about 60 miles ahead of us, so we're just cruising here. Passing a rest stop on my right. How's your Sunday going, guys? Thanks for joining. We have this live stream and maybe one more once we arrive into San Diego. Francisco, thanks for joining as always. Sleeping Elephant, what is up? You should have went to the Allen Museum in Roswell. Francisco, where are you at? Where are we, guys? A lot of red rock. Here, we're still on I-40 West, and we are about, I don't know, guys, we're approaching the Grand Canyon. It's coming up here eventually. Here's a Meteor Crater Road on exit 233. I kind of want to stop and check that out, but I only want to stop after like 2.5 hours of driving. I don't want to stop too much. So how's your Sunday going, guys? Thanks for joining, by the way. Really appreciate it. Yeah, guys, this is it. This is it. After all of these live streams, we made an entire playlist. If you've missed any of these days driving and you want to see what the cross-country journey has been like, check out that playlist, and you can catch up on any of our days here. We talk Uber, Lyft, rideshare, answer your questions, and talk about this 2,500-mile journey across the United States. It's been smooth sailing so far, guys. Nothing too bad really on the road. Pretty predictable. I'm pumped. I'm excited, guys. Last night we stayed at a Holiday Inn Express in Gallup, New Mexico. Although we didn't get the king bed this time, we had a 2-queen suite instead of the 1 king. Francisco says you should do another cross-country live stream every month. Can we go without sunglasses? I think so. A cross-country live stream every month. That would be fun, right? Oh, just a cool 2,500 miles. No big deal. Richie, how much did the hotel cost? Well, here's the thing with the hotel, guys. 6 people on here, by the way. Thank you so much. So initially we stayed in Vandalia, Illinois. That was $130 for the night. That was a king suite. Next we stayed in Pratt, Oklahoma. I think it was Oklahoma, maybe. Kansas, Pratt, Kansas. Yeah. That Holiday Inn Express was $90. And then last night, the Holiday Inn Express in Gallup, New Mexico was $112. I would have rather paid $90 each destination, but the one attendant said, she was like, oh yeah, you'll see how it varies across country. And I didn't book ahead of time or anything. I could have easily probably found something cheaper if I booked ahead of time. But I was too tired. It didn't matter to me. Whatever. And I didn't shop around either. I'll just stick with Holiday Inn. That's what I know. And I know the quality that I can expect there. This rain system off to our right, guys. I see some lightning shooting down there. It's kind of interesting. Sunny skies to my left and a little system up here to my right. How's your day been, guys? How was your weekend? Did you drive last night at all? So we're back, guys. We can talk about whatever you'd like. Sleeping Elephant Wild West has wild weather. That's why they call it the Wild West, huh, guys? Eighteen-wheeler was thinking about it, changed his mind. There he goes. Now he's passing the other guy. Yeah, it's kind of cool because it is so flat. Francisco, are you stopping by the Grand Canyon? I might, you know, because I'll probably be due to, you know, take a break around then. So I think I might. I've never actually been to the Grand Canyon. Do it. I think I might. Yeah, I've never been there. I flew over it, obviously. I think you fly over it for Vegas or San Diego. I forget. I think it was Vegas. Sleeping Elephant, how many animals and mosquitoes did you murder on your cross-country drive? No animals, no mammals, let's say, but my front grille definitely looks like it's traveled 25,000 or 2,500 miles. Yeah, it's got some evidence on the front grille. Even the windshield, guys. Whenever we stop for gas, I gotta clean off the windshield. We are 33 miles away from Flagstaff. I haven't seen more signs for the Grand Canyon though. There was a sign that said I was only 33 miles from the Grand Canyon, and we should be approaching it soon. I don't know. I haven't seen any signs recently. Oddly enough, we're in a 4-bar service area, but YouTube says we have a very bad connection. Come on, YouTube. Francisco's laughing at that. Yeah, guys. Driving these highways. So anything new in your market as far as Uber and Lyft? Any new developments in the past few days? I know I've heard a few things from you guys. Steven, how many times have you had to fill up your gas? Have you kept count? Hold on, Volvo, hold on. Jeez, he is coming up on me. It's 75, guys. Yeah, now you have to go to the car wash before you end at home, Francisco says. Yeah, I do need a car wash. Those are the kind of people that are going to get pulled over, guys, like that other guy. He's moving over. Yeah, guys, it's a Volvo XC90. Those are the autonomous Uber cars, the XC90s. Oh, today, by the way, we have the Monster Juice. This video is not brought to you by Monster. That would be kind of cool, though. We got the Monster Juice. Yeah, very bad connection. Sorry, Sleeping Elephant. Sorry, guys. It's wide open here, and I'm sure that the service providers aren't as reliable here. Bear with me, though. You know, we come back. Don't worry, we come back. As far as the Phillips, though, how many times have I filled up? Oh, wow. I don't know. I don't know. Well, we're getting about, let's see. We're getting 29 miles a gallon. I am half of a tank, a little bit over half of a tank left, and I'm being told that I got 200 miles left. So, what is that? 400 miles on the, well, not quite 400 miles on a full tank at 30 miles a gallon. Someone can do the math on a 2,500 mile trip. I don't know. I probably filled up at least like what? 5 times? Probably. Yeah, Francisco says, I hope this upcoming Uber 180 Days of Change will have a big change. Absolutely, guys. And we're all waiting on the big announcement, which hopefully should be something pay related. That's what we're all thinking. I don't see any signs, guys. Where is the Grand Canyon? It's not like I'm gonna miss it. Yeah, I was checking my email and my Uber and Lyft app, and I haven't seen anything yet as far as that 180 days of change. I haven't even seen anything that's been an update, which is kind of interesting. Now, the thing I am going to do tonight is reach out to Uber and start this registration process. I mean, I got to reach out to a garage. I got to get all this stuff done in this car for registration, inspection, contact the DMV for a license, all that stuff. Oh my gosh, guys, moving. But yeah, I'm going to be contacting Uber, let them know I'm in a new market. Here's the thing, guys. Let me ask you a question. When moving to a new market, obviously you have to go through the registration again. Do you think that they're going to change my commission level? When I moved to San Diego, it's a new market. Are they going to change my commission level? Now, I started in October of 2015, and I signed up at the lower commission rates, which is 20%. New drivers that sign up get 25% commission taken from UberX. When I signed up to drive in San Diego, do you think they're going to try to bump me up to 25? I have some thoughts on that, but I'm going to hear back from you guys first. What do you think? Is Uber going to try to bump me up from 20 to 25% commission when I sign up in San Diego? Hey, I tell you what, guys. If we do stop at the Grand Canyon, I want to make sure we're live streaming that, so you guys can check it out. Any thoughts, guys? Do you think Uber is going to touch my commission when I register in San Diego from 20% up to 25%? Steven, San Diego is 88 cents a mile net. Yeah, I think that is the same as Pittsburgh, though. Pittsburgh is 110 a mile, and I believe, is San Diego, Steven, are you in San Diego? Gross, is it 110 a mile as well? I think it is. 110 a mile, 15 cents a minute, which, yeah, when you take the net revenue, it comes down to like 88 cents or something, which is what you actually see on your trip history. Okay, Francisco says, yeah, you should be grandfathered in. I should be. I should be. You know, I would hope that Uber is not going to try to pull a fast one and bump up my commission to 25% because I'm in a new market and I'm a new driver in that market. They better not do that, because if they do, I'm definitely going to put up a big fight. And I'll go straight to that green light help center. I don't think so, Steven said. Okay, I'll double check. Or if you're talking about the rates, that is. Or are you talking about commission? I don't know. But, yeah, they better keep me at that 20% commission. Francisco says, Lyft is better because you can drive anywhere. That is definitely one of the benefits. Yeah, guys, they better not try to change my commission level. Because here's the reason. And it's not just because, obviously, I want that higher margin, which I do, but Uber should at least do something for drivers who are still driving on the Uber platform for that long. You know, someone who signed up to drive 2+ years ago, you know, at least show them that and keep that rate, keep them grandfathered in at 20%, because I'll tell you what, that number is never going to increase. They changed commission levels November of 2015. So, you know, that's never going to change. You're not going to get any new drivers because obviously you can't go back in time. So the only thing that's going to happen is drivers are going to decrease at that 20% commission when they stop driving. But yeah, they should definitely keep it at 20% in my opinion. And again, they should, you know, according to you guys. So. Oh, wow. I just turned my head at the right time, guys. That's storm cell. That's to our right. Just fired down 3 lightning bolts at the same time. That was crazy. And it's funny because like the sunlight's still shining through that storm system. It's not a big storm system, and yet you're still getting these aggressive lightning bolts, you know, snapping down there. Kind of interesting. Looks kind of cool, guys. If we had a long exposure camera here, we could pull over and get a picture or something. Well, guys, hey, thanks for joining, by the way. If you are new to this channel, real quick, let me give you a heads up. This channel is dedicated to the rideshare space. So if you're a driver, a passenger, or if you're someone that's just interested in the rideshare space, consider subscribing. Guys, we are also giving away a $200 Van True N2 Pro HD dash cam. Check out the recent videos. Make sure you enter. It's not going to be open for long. Guys, as well, link below in the description, Cargo. Cargo is a great system for drivers that lets you earn on an average $150 extra a month, and top drivers are doing $300 a month. Sign up with the link below. Check out the recent videos we did on Cargo to learn more. We're at an elevation of 6,000 feet. Maybe that's why I need to pop my ears here. Wow. We're getting up there. Getting up there, guys. And I do see another storm cell in front of us. We may hit some rain here. Hey, thanks for joining. Thanks for leaving a like on the live stream, by the way. It does look like this. It's a thumbs up. It's a like. If you would like to do so, I'd really appreciate it if you could leave a like on the live stream. Any questions, guys? Any new developments in your market? Any questions about the trip here? We just got some more lightning in front of us here. As well as for the next 60 miles, we have a, oh, I don't know, what was it, elk crossing for the next 60 miles or something. Guys, traditionally we dedicate 1 hour to this live stream, so feel free, we'll talk about anything that you would like, because we're going to be here for probably another 40 minutes, I'd say. And hopefully we intersect with the Grand Canyon during that stream period. Hey, Steven, I appreciate that. Steven says, I will sign up with your code soon for Cargo. Guys, Cargo's great, you know, and we can do, or we're going to do, some mastermind sales trainings on Cargo to help you maximize profits with Cargo. You're selling products, convenience items, and snacks to passengers in a very nice, modern, sleek footprint. And it's done all electronically, it is cashless, and everything is provided for you. Everything at no charge. You can't beat that, guys. Free is a great price to jump on board with. And you can sign up for free, again, using that affiliate link below. I'd really appreciate it, guys. Be one of the first to get it when it comes to your market. Cargo is expanding rapidly and is already huge, honestly. One more thing about it, guys, you get sales incentives for hitting certain sales numbers in the week, in the month. So that's even more income for you when you hit those numbers. And it's pretty easy, guys. When you frame it correctly, I made 3 sales in a single ride. 3 sales in one ride, which is 30% of your weekly sales goal of just 10 sales, which is insanely easy to do, guys, because a lot of this product is free to passengers and you still get a commission on those free items. It is great. That's awesome. Jump on board. Yeah, guys, if you have any questions about Cargo, again, whatever, feel free. Steven, do you sell better at night or in the afternoon for Cargo? Well, my bread and butter has been night driving in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Hey guys, we have more people joining on here. Thank you so much. Your driver Mike here, driving cross country to San Diego. We're talking about Cargo, links below. And Steven asked, do I sell better in the afternoon or at night? And again, Really, my niche market was 10 p.m. until 4 a.m. And it's all about framing, guys. It is all about framing with selling and cargo. So any product that you have in there, we just got organic popcorn. Yeah, organic popcorn, really. We got Starbursts. And the Starbursts are free now. That's a new item. Those are free. Cheez-Its are free. Chocolate cookies are free. There's a good hook for you guys. Did you guys just buy something? Did somebody just buy something on cargo? I think I just got a notification on my phone. Hey, feel free to test it out by putting some of those free items in your cart if you want to see how it works on the passenger end, which is kind of good to do because you can get familiar with what a passenger. There's always a tongue twister. It's mandatory on every live stream. There's always a tongue twister. You can become familiar with what the passenger sees on the cargo end, so you can check that out. Uber had an update to the driver app. Haven't noticed any changes. Rudecast, hey, thanks for joining. Yeah, guys, sometimes you'll get updates from the Uber app, but there's nothing really noticeable, about what actually changed. We need to turn back on cruise control here. Yeah, and sometimes it's just bug fixes, probably, patches in the software. So yeah, you're not always going to notice something when there's an update, I do recommend to update as soon as they give you an update because it's always something to improve the system. Again, security patches, stuff to make the app work better. So going back to Steven's question, selling with cargo. Here's what I would do. If I would drive later at night, your big hook is free items. So I'll say, hey guys, just so you know, this, pointing down to the center console, guys, this is cargo. If you go to cargo.menu, you can get a lot of free items in this box right here. And that'll usually judge how interested they are. Some people have zero interest, okay? You can't really hard sell them if they have no interest. If they don't care, if they're not hungry, then I wouldn't really push it. You're not going to close on everybody. But if there's some interest, run with it. Say, oh yeah. They'll say, wait, free, really? You say, oh yeah, absolutely, guys. We have Cheez-Its that are free, Starbursts that are free. What else? Skittles that are free. Guys, hey, doesn't matter if you want it now or later. Chocolate cookies, and they're amazing. We have chocolate cookies that you can get right now absolutely free. Boom. There you go, guys. That should lead to a close. Now, if they probe a little bit more for questions, say, oh yeah, all you have to do is go to cargo.menu. You're going to enter my number right here, 5545, and that's it. Just select the items you want, put them in your cart. Some are free, some are available for sale if you'd like, and that's it. No email, no phone number, no credit card for the free items. That's it, guys. And that's a great sales messaging to have. Now, one question that a passenger had, and this was a very good question, pay attention to this if you're going to use cargo, was, hey Dano, thanks for joining, thumbs up, I appreciate that. Is the passenger said, well, what am I agreeing to? If I don't give my phone number, my email, my name, my card, I don't give any of that. So what's the upside for cargo? You're giving me free product. What am I giving you in return to my free product? There has to be something. There is. There is non-traceable, non-individualized data that is collected for marketing purposes by cargo. That is typically your sex, age, maybe location. This is nothing that is out of the ordinary from standard marketing data collection. No name, no address, no credit card, no email. So if they ask, it's called aggregate data. You can just tell them, oh, they do collect some market data, just who's using cargo. And I would state it like that, very kind of layman's terms. Don't make it too complicated. Say, oh, they do collect just some general marketing data, but no personal information, and make that clear. No personal information, not your name, not your email. That could be a concern, data collection and privacy. So feel free, guys, any other questions about, now I want to talk about what you guys want to talk about. So if you want to keep talking about cargo, feel free, ask me some questions. Or if you want to talk about something else, again, ask me whatever. I can tell we're getting into more mountainous regions here, guys. We have some evergreen trees, which I've missed. We have not seen these guys in some time. Maybe not exactly the same ones in Pennsylvania, but we got some evergreens here. We're losing the camera, guys. There we go. We're still falling. We're still falling, guys. Let me try to fix this, guys. 1 sec here, okay? All right. We're back. We're back. There we go. The suction cup was peeling away. Not the, there we go. Not the arm itself, but the suction cup was peeling away from the windshield, mostly because probably the heat over, all 4 days here eventually, even though we have the AC going. And we're using the Initech phone mount, which is honestly a very, very good mount. And that's the first time it's done that, but it's super sticky, and it also has an anchor that locks it in as well. And we did a review on this, the Initech phone mount. I'm loving it so far. It's a very good phone mount. Francisco says, if you use cargo in conjunction with a tipping jar, tipping headrest covers, and a Vugo, you can really maximize your supplemental income. Okay, guys, hey. So I was wondering how far the Grand Canyon was, so I wanted to check real quick. Yeah, it's not a short detour. Yeah, it's kind of a ways away. So I thought it was going to be right along this route, but it's not. It is more north of us. So I don't think it's going to easily be a detour, unfortunately. But to pick up where we left off, Dan was asking how the trip's been. Let's see, 184 miles. And 2 hours and 20 minutes of driving. Should be about time to maybe take a break. Tina, hey, thanks for joining. Appreciate it. I'll be moving to Detroit soon and plan on driving for Lyft. The drivers I rode with say it's pretty decent. Yeah, what I would do would be to sign up with either app, Lyft is fine, and just kind of do some research, see how at prime times, look for any kind of ebb and flows of demand, and watch the app for a few weeks, and then get out there and see how it is live, right? And at that point, you can see if it works for you. And I thought this was a rest stop, and it is not. It's a nice little area, though. I think we'll go one more. Yeah, we could have stopped there, guys. There's a good amount of stuff there. All right, guys, no worries. Onwards. Let's do it. Kind of get in the zone when driving, right? Okay, here's our first exit, guys, and thankfully, Google Maps is telling me now the directions, because you remember in some other live streams it really wouldn't tell me anything. I'm surprised how clear the camera is right now. It's nice. Glad we have a clear picture for you guys. Oh, it's beautiful right now, guys. This is perfect. It is 80 degrees, mostly sunny. And we're doing it, guys. Any other questions? Here's our spot, exit 195. You ready, guys? Let's do it. I think this is our exit anyway. Phoenix, Flagstaff, Phoenix. I think this is the one we were supposed to take anyway, but I wanted to stop because there's a Starbucks and we can get something light. And yeah, right 2 lanes to take exit 195 towards Phoenix. This is our exit. Hey guys, guess where the other exit goes? Los Angeles. All right, one sec, guys. All right, there we go. Exit 195 to Phoenix. Now it did fork off to Flagstaff, and that's where our Starbucks was. So I chose not to take it. I'm sure there's an easy way to get back on here, but I want to make sure that we're headed in the right direction and to avoid any potential mistakes in the wrong direction. So now we have 190 miles on this interstate. So the next place we see, we'll stop there. Ideally, I wish it was a Starbucks, but now I think it's going to be kind of hard to find a Starbucks because they only seem to be in the biggest stops, but we'll keep our eyes peeled. So how's your day going, guys? Any other questions about signing up in new markets, choosing the right vehicle, strategies for profits, mastering Uber and Lyft, selling on cargo, or anything else? Feel free. Whatever level question it can be too. It can be really, you know, entry-level questions for a new driver, or if you've been driving for years, I'll try to lend some advice as well. Any question you'd like, guys? But hey, guys, if you're watching this on a laptop or a desktop, if you're watching live, if you would like to do so, as we say in our live streams, if you would like to contribute and send a super chat, you do have that function on the desktop and laptop mediums. And that is through that $ icon, no pressure. But if you would like, guys, consider sending a super chat and consider subscribing if you haven't done so already as we navigate all of these mini potholes. These are not even potholes, guys. Pittsburgh's got some potholes. We got the cold. Wow, guys. Elevation 7,000 feet. My goodness. Elevation of 7,000 feet above sea level. Wow. To put that in perspective, the highest drop on the roller coaster in Kennywood, which is the amusement park in Pittsburgh, PA. Fantastic amusement park, by the way. That drop is like what, 200 feet, maybe? We're 7,000 feet above sea level. Yeah, that's quite up there, guys. Basically driving through the mountains, it looks like. Got evergreens on either side of us now. We've transitioned from the desert brush and bushes to these evergreens. So guys, I hope your Sunday is treating you well. And if you drove this weekend, let me know. We can talk about that. And I hope your Saturday was profitable. Or if you drove this morning and kind of drove that post-bar crowd in the Sunday mornings, and that can work for you as well. And I think I caught up with a lot of your guys' questions here. So an update on today here. Yeah, Dana, we were checking the GPS real quick. We had to take the exit for Phoenix here. Back up and running. What city are you passing right now? City? I'm not sure, guys. But again, we took the Phoenix South exit. So finally, you know, instead of just moving directly west, we're starting to head south now, heading towards, well, continuing rather through Arizona, and then finally into California. But yeah, it's day 4, guys. It's the final day. It is day 4, traveling 2,500 miles in the Dodge Caliber. This is my Uber X vehicle, and you can see how our vehicles are so important to us because this has been such a reliable vehicle. 110,000+ miles on it. Never a real issue for servicing, knock on wood. But yeah, another half day here. We're going to be in San Diego. I'm so pumped, guys. It is gorgeous there. It is beautiful. I go into work on Tuesday, so we have a buffer day tomorrow. Get a lot of errands done and whatnot. But yeah, guys, we're rolling through beautiful, it's still Arizona, I believe. Mountainous, kind of. More mountainous Arizona. Hey, 4 people in here, 5 likes. You guys are awesome. Really appreciate that. If you haven't done so already, feel free to leave a like on this live stream. Lets me know that you get value in these live streams, gets more eyes in here, and boosts us in, yes, YouTube's almighty algorithm. And guys, also, once we get to San Diego, we'll be posting some more traditional videos as well, of course, talking about how to do pickups in areas of no parking zones or exceptionally busy areas. We're going to be doing a video about the Vantrue N2 Pro, the dash cam that we're giving away for 1,000 subscribers, and we're putting that dash cam up against the tried and true Falcon F360. I know it's bumpy, I know. We're hitting some more traffic right now, maybe because we're rolling into the afternoon. It's we are in Pacific Standard Time, I believe, finally. Pretty cool. We passed through what, Central Time? Well, Eastern when we started. Central, Mountain, and now Pacific times. It is 12:45 p.m. Pacific. Dano says, don't forget to play the Powerball, guys. The Powerball rolled to $650 million. Yeah, you know, I've never really played. I played with my coworkers at my the last company I was at. I played a few times with my coworkers. $650 million, guys. What is that? That's like 350 some million after taxes. If you take a lump sum payment, that is unbelievable amount of money. Unbelievable. Can't imagine. Still seeing primarily some Arizona plates here. Here's Does it say Ohio, I think? There's an Ohio plate. And guys, I do show we have a very bad connection. Hang with me. We may be able to flip the camera around if you guys want to see this. Nice kind of mountainous region here, 7,000 feet above sea level. So yeah, guys, I'm excited. We were talking about cargo. I'm excited to use cargo in San Diego. I will really be the only one to have it in San Diego, and only one of 2 people that I know of to have it in the entire state of California. It's myself and, of course, Harry, the rideshare guy in Los Angeles. To my knowledge, there's really not many other people that have cargo. So it will be interesting to see how it's received. And it really tests my selling and service abilities, because this is a completely new system. So you have to sell someone on a brand new system in about, 30 seconds for them to build trust in it and to actually use it and to convert to a sale. So that's going to be interesting, guys. And again, if you would like to test out cargo and see what it looks like on the passenger's end, and it'd probably be a good thing to do so you can explain to passengers what they're going to see, go to cargo.menu. That is it, cargo.menu. And if you would like, you can type in number 5545. That is my cargo number to see what is in my cargo box. And that is what passengers will see. So you can explain to them how the interface looks. That's it, there's no app. You know, there's no app, nothing like that. It's all done through the web browser. Daniel says, what's your guess on the biggest upcoming change with Uber? That's a good question. The biggest change really that I can think of is rates. You know, that being off the top of my head, you know, if we sat down and really talked about developments, you know, and improvements, I'm sure I could brainstorm a few more. I would hope that rates are going to be the biggest change here coming up as part of the 180 days of change. I mean, even if they raised rates a little bit, you know, something. Or maybe had a tiered increase to say, hey, we're raising rates by 75 cents in all markets, 25 cents per month over the next 3 months. You know, just so we can kind of ease in passengers. That may be an interesting way to do it. Any other questions, guys? Hey, guys, we have some more people joining in here. Appreciate it. We are on day 4 here, rolling through Arizona, headed to San Diego. Very nice. We've had really good weather traveling here, I'll tell you that. It's 77, a little bit cooler perhaps in this higher elevation. 77 degrees, mostly sunny, very scenic in this mountainous region here. And don't worry, guys, speed limit is 75. We are going 75. But too slow, apparently. Guys, we got about 15 minutes in this live stream. I welcome any questions that you guys have. There's a little closed down park, little rest stop that's closed down. So yeah, welcome any questions that you guys have. Uber, Lyft, rideshare, moving, my trip here, whatever you'd like, feel free. Dano says, have you been able to do your research on San Diego, or are you going to wait? I've looked at the market a little bit. There's just a little park down there. I was checking it out. Hitting some more traffic right here, guys. Yeah, once we kind of settle into San Diego, I think that's really going to be the time to look at the app deeply and to see, watch any trends. How's it going, guys? We got some more people joining. You guys are live with me in the Dodge Caliber, driving through Arizona to sunny San Diego right now. And we're looking for a rest stop right now. We are 2 hours and 40 minutes in. We are 207 miles driven so far on about an 8.5 hour day. And yeah, we're looking for a rest stop, ideally a gas station rest stop. It's about break time right now. We probably should get some lunch as well, now that I think about it. Hope your Sunday's going good, guys. Let me know where you're watching from, if you drove today or this weekend. We got a car flying up here, guys. Looks like a very responsible gentleman driving. It's 75. 75 is pretty fast as it is, guys. He's hugging the yellow line, trying to wait for this truck to move, basically. Daniel asks, how you doing on gas? We just went below half a tank, which is fine. That's still going to give me about like 160 miles to go, but it is time for a break. Probably time for lunch, and I just kind of want to knock out both at one time and get gas as well. I'll tell you what, guys, when we were driving through, I think it was Indiana into Kansas, something like that. It took us on a very kind of isolated state route, you know, versus the interstate here. The interstate, you got 2 lanes in each direction, separated by, you know, the grass median. And the state route that we were on was a single lane in each direction, no median. And the speed limit was still 65. And yeah, you didn't have the interstate signs for gas stations and rest stops. So luckily, that's when we stayed in Pratt, I think, or Vandalia, Illinois, maybe. It was one of those stops. It was quite rural, but it did dump us back onto 40 West, and we were on 40 West for the majority of this trip here. See, I want to find a rest stop, guys, so I want to, like, you know, say, hey, what's up to you guys, and just, like, chill for a second. No, that's nothing either, huh? See, we're seeing a lot of these, the green road signs. Is the airport in San Diego first in, first out FIFO? First in, first out Q? I don't know, honestly. I don't know. I know a lot of airports are, and if they're not, they should be. Because what's the alternative? Most airports, guys, you have to wait in a queue, which is in a specific area. For Pittsburgh International, which is where we're coming from Pittsburgh, you have to be in a certain waiting area to get your ride request. It doesn't matter where you're parked within that parking lot, because it's based on a first in, first out system. But you do have to be in that lot. So, and that's really how it should be. Otherwise, the alternative is the closest driver. And now, rumored to be ratings, you know, your rating has to go into it as well. So basically, all drivers get to cram towards the corner that's closest to the terminal, you know, and go from there, which is it's not fun. Like, come on. Drivers should be able to relax at least in the waiting area. So first in, first out makes sense. We are 116 miles from Phoenix, and I may have to eventually search my GPS here for a gas station or something. We still got time, but if it comes down to it, yeah. Off of one of these exits, I'm sure there's a gas station, but typically if it's close to the interstate, they have a sign for it. Let's move over for this stopped vehicle here. Okay. Scenic view, 1 mile, no services. Fantastic. There's a scenic view, which accomplishes one out of the 3 things we need to do, which is a break. We could stop at the scenic view and, oh, here we go. Next rest area, 16 miles, no services at Seal. Hey guys, sorry. Had no service pocket there up on the top of that mountain. All right, down we go, guys. Down the mountain we go. Thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate it. Hey, guys, if you are new to... Wrap it up right here. Looks like